Good morning. It's May 28th in the morning, Sunday morning, and the long day of meetings from yesterday is over. So now I'm free to pursue my projects, and although it is a holiday this weekend, I'm going to see my daughter and her family today, and then start maybe looking for some gigs. Yesterday was an important gig in a sense, in that the meetings were important to the ranch here, to the yoga retreat, and I was happy to be honored to be a part of that. So, what can I say? I'm working on this daily video blog, which to some might seem like an ego trip, but that will soon dissipate because it's a lot of work, and it's a joyful thing to do. I love doing it. I don't know why, but I like getting a video out every day and seeing where it leads, because I really don't know where this is going to lead. But this is I'm just settling in now here at my house, and Sunday they will have a Sunday service and a big dinner, although I'm not sure if I'm going to miss some of that to go visit my daughter and her family. We're kind of playing by ear. Then as the week rolls around, I'm going to be talking more about my online project, which I guess I'm kind of letting it slide here for a couple of days with the excuse that I need to get adjusted here after driving and after traveling and after a long day of meetings and that kind of thing. So I will tell you a little bit about the history of the yoga retreat. I started coming here when I was about 20 years old in 1969. It was incorporated as a yoga retreat in 1970 by Yogacharya Oliver Black, who was a contemporary and a disciple of Paramahansa Yogananda. He taught meditation. He was an SRF minister in Detroit. He had a large following, and then he started this yoga retreat in 1970 and put a lot of energy into it, and had a lot of us around him put energy into it. And if you know anything about Yogananda, he's the one who wrote the Autobiography of a Yogi, which is a famous book. They call it a spiritual classic, and I believe it is. They teach Hatha Yoga, which is the physical yoga. And all the major classifications of yoga are Hatha Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Laya Yoga, and Raja Yoga. Raja Yoga is more of the complete yoga, which incorporates all the elements of yoga, and sometimes it's called the yoga of the mind because it especially emphasizes meditation. And I think Raja Yoga is what is emphasized here the most, although they do have Hatha Yoga classes just about every day. Vegetarian meals in the kitchen, 800 acres, and I will leave a link to a slideshow which gives a little history of the yoga retreat if anybody's interested. And in the past, I've come here summers for about the past 10 years or so, and I've always been really busy working as a musician in the area and playing sometimes 7 nights a week throughout the summer, especially late June, July, and August. So this summer, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I'm working on my eye contact. You can see. I know right where that camera lens is. And so this year is very strange. My gigs suddenly dissipated. I did have a long run. I can't complain. If you're a musician, you know that 8 years on a gig is a long time. So I'm very happy to have had that. And also, I go over to Traverse City, which is an extra long drive from here, hour and a half or hour 40 minutes. And I have some musician friends I've known for a long time, 30 plus years. And we do a jam session every Tuesday night. So I am going to do that. And I am going to find gigs, I'm fairly certain. but I'm going to have more free time, and I'm really actually happy about that because I get to pursue some of these other things I'm going to explain more about the music internet marketing as I go along in pieces, and when I get into it, I'm sure I'll be learning myself, but I'll be able to explain more about it. Essentially, I will play the kind of music that I especially love, my niche, if you will, which is that bluesy jazz that really that swings, that I heard a lot in Chicago, and I played a lot in Chicago, and I I believe there's an audience out there on the internet through Google, Facebook, YouTube, and that's what I'm essentially being taught on this course by Leah McHenry. So I've got to get all my ducks in a row. There's so many interesting things I can apply right now. I'm taking it slow by just the way my lifestyle is now. I have family to attend to. My son Christopher lives with. He hasn't been on the video yet, but he will be. So I'm finishing up this video early this morning so that I can spend time with my daughter this afternoon, and I may get a few videos of that in. We're kind of playing by ear. We don't know when, where, or actually if it's going to happen, but it probably will. So happy holiday, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Monday is a day off, maybe family barbecue for a lot of people. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing tomorrow yet. So again, have a happy holiday, and I will be talking to you later. Hey Chris, say hello. You haven't been on the video yet.
Hello.
Christopher Sandner.